Hello. Usually do two videos. Usually it's like I usually feel like I need about a half hour to vent or to talk. So this is the second of two. And the last video I just did, literally just stopped and started right before this one. And I talked about, if you watched it, I talked about this girl who I liked at this job where I'm now working. As a customer, I liked her, and now I'm working with her. And my very first day with her, um, at the very end of my 5 hour shift, we kind of spent probably maybe 4 hours of it together. She didn't start until I was an hour into my shift. And I'm constantly on the register, unable to get the fuck out of it. Constantly busy with a customer. And then at the end of my shift, 15 minutes before I left, she comes up to me and she's like, I said something like, "Are you okay?" or "What's wrong?" or something. And I'm like, at that moment, I was like, my back was killing me, so I was like, "I'm fine, don't mind me." And she's like, "You didn't talk today." And I'm just briefly saying what I finished with the last video. And I'm like, I talk to the customers. I talk to them small talk, and I'm really good at that, I think. I didn't say that, but I'm like, I talk to the customers, and she's like, "Me, you didn't talk to me." And I can't remember after that what the hell else happened in the conversation. I was so shocked that she's been working there for at least a year, so she knows what it's like when you're on the register, that you can't get away. I don't understand. Oh my god. So anyway, I don't know why I started the video with that. I guess I still feel like talking about it. I can't. It was so frustrating because normally if you're a person that knows people, you could call someone up, and when I got home, the biggest thing I wanted to do was talk to someone about it and get their opinion. I mean, it sounds like that obviously she might have a thing for me, and then she might feel like if I didn't give her the attention that she felt like she was gonna get, or something like that, that she was resented that, and oh shit. And it just makes me feel, like I say, it's a good thing if she likes me, but it's a bad thing if this is the kind of personality she's got. On literally the first day we worked together, she does that. What's she gonna do, a year from now? I mean, so that's kind of a red flag in my opinion. That's not what this video is about. I just had to kind of keep going with that particular topic for a bit. And before I do the topic of this video, I guess, which is something that happened before, she came to, before the end of my shift, which was during the whole shift, she was kind of short with me, probably getting more and more mad that I wasn't coming to talk to her, but I couldn't come to talk to her because I was spending every single moment of my shift ringing up and dealing with customers, literally, and I'm saying literally, and I barely had a chance to get out away for 15 minutes to sit down and give my back a break and drink freaking water before resuming the non-stop barrage of customers. Shit, I just lost my train of thought. So I was saying that she was getting, like, when I did need her help, and when she did come and help, she just come do it like all cold and walk away like, Jesus H. Christ. I'm really disappointed that she would deteriorate so quick in relation to me. Like I say, she's an adult, and she's been working here for at least a year. She knows what it's like to be on the register. I don't understand what she expected me to do, like, press my super duper time freeze button and stop all the customers, like, the whole world, and then I would go walk up to her and we'd just talk the whole day away. I don't know what she was expecting. But anyway, as you can see, obviously I have it in me to keep talking about that, but before the video ends, I want to talk about this other thing, really nice thing that happened, because that leads up to it. So she was all cold during my shift, and I was like, oh, I felt kind of bummed because I like her, and I thought she liked me, and she, based on what she said at the end of the shift, she might, but maybe in a bad way, like she's maybe obsessive. But anyway, before that happened at the end of my shift, I was feeling kind of bummed, but not letting it get to me too much. I was like, oh well. I was kind of thinking about the positives, like, oh well, women are kind of a pain in the ass anyway. and at least I got a job and whatever. I get to see customers and stuff. So I was in this really nice kind of Zen state of mind where it's kind of like, can't touch this, dun, 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 can't touch this, you know. In relation to me, like, fuck you world, I got a new job and it's going okay. I mean, it kills my back, but it's going okay. I'm not gonna let this affect me. And I was doing a good job. Usually it affects me, you know, women that I like and stuff, because it's important, because I love making out, I love girls, I love sex, I love, you know, really love just holding a girl, holding a woman, just making out and just all that kind of stuff. And she's cute and I'd love to, you know, but I was really sitting there and I was just like not letting it affect me, and it was kind of like just like screw people, screw women, screw whatever, you know, I'm in my little world. And then all of a sudden I was ringing this woman up and she said, you go to the gym, don't you? So all of a sudden I felt like, you know how the saying goes, kind of where it's like if you're desperate, like to find a woman or something, you know, you'll just never find one. You might subconsciously come across as needy, whatever. You might subconsciously come across, you know, through body language, which you're not even aware of. You might come across as being exactly what you are, which is needy. And then the same goes for the opposite, you know, end of the spectrum, which I was exactly at today, after I kind of was bummed and I took a 15-minute break and just sitting down, resting my back and drinking water. And at that moment, I was just kind of got into a Zen state, kind of like, screw it, I'm not going to let this affect me. You know, if she did, you know, if she's going to get all cold or doesn't like me or whatever, screw it, it doesn't matter, you know. So after my 15, I went back to work, and this really just, you know, like I say, can't touch this, dun, 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 you know, attitude. And it's almost like it drew this woman in. All of a sudden, there's this woman who had apparently seen me, you know, at the gym, which is right by this, you know, my job, which is great, which is right by my house, which is great. And she's like, you go to the gym, don't you? Or I've seen you at the gym. I can't remember what she said. And I'm like, yeah. And I knew obviously what she meant, the gym right over there, you know. And I'm like, yeah, you know. And I can't remember. Jesus Christ, it's like a mind wipe. I could remember when I got home from work, but I can't remember now because it's kind of late. But I can't remember what she said. It's like, you know, I said like, yeah, that's me, whatever. And then she said, you know what this woman said? It was kind of like my age, you know, she wasn't fat, she was just average looking. I mean, I can't remember what she looked like, but she wasn't, you know, a model, but she wasn't ugly, you know, she was just kind of what I would expect you know, I don't expect to get a model based on my looks. So she seemed like you know, like my age and a good fit as far as just appearance for me, and I was just like, wow, you know. But get this, then she said, you know, we're just small talking about whatever, and I'm like, yeah, I usually, first I wanted to know when I saw her, because sometimes I go on the weekend, and because it's not a work day, obviously like rush hour and shit, I never go during the week because that's when it's the most packed. But on the weekends I can go anytime because it's really never ever like packed, there's no rush hour. So I was asking her, you know, when does she go, because I probably saw her on a weekend, not because during the week, during the summer, I go at like really late at night. But then I told her in the fall and the winter, I try to go during the day because I hate being out, you know, when it's 0 degrees out and driving around in, you know, ice roads and stuff. And then she says, get this, are you ready for this? This is great. She said, well, next time I'm in there, or if I see you next time, I should say hi or something like that. Or if I see you at the gym, you know, next time, or if I see you at the gym again, I should say hi. I think that's what she said. And I'm like, yeah, do it, or something like that. And this is one of them things, when a woman says something like that to me, I'm just like, you know, I can't even believe it, you know. It's just like, holy shit, did she just say that? And, you know, my mind was so just dead after just doing nonstop hours of cashiering at that point. Obviously, I should have said, you know, Saturday I'm planning to go. Would you like to, you know, meet up for racquetball? Because I've been obviously trying to find a woman to play racquetball with, you know. That's what I could have said. But, I mean, just the fact that, you know, I don't feel like obviously I screwed up or anything like that. I think I handled it fine. I'm like, just the fact that she said that. Like, next time I see you there, I should say hi. I think that's what she said. And I remember saying, yeah, absolutely, something like that, you know. And I just wish that I had had more of the wherewithal to kind of say, well, what about, I'm going to go there Saturday, what about Saturday? I'll be there Saturday if you want to do racquetball. But I don't feel like I ruined it. I think just simply saying yes, and we had some small talk, and we talked about, like I say, I transition into the winter. I try to go there earlier in the day, and I told her that the plan was, ideally to go after work, but to the gym, like on gym days, and then I'm like, I'm so dead after a shift that I can't do it, and she's like, well, maybe you could go before work, and I'm like, yeah, it's an idea, and it was just like, holy shit. So here, literally coming right out back from my shift, maybe 30 minutes, 45 minutes after I just, got into the Zen spot, like, can't touch this, all of a sudden, maybe my fuck the world attitude was, maybe I was, I can't think of the term, oh my God, I really can't think of the term, oh my God, my aura was just, shining out just this screw everyone, I don't need anyone, or some kind of whatever, some kind of, thing that she, it was just so weird to me. So it was like in one day, and this never happens to me, I have this one woman customer saying that I should, say hi next time I see you at the gym or something like that. And then when I'm like, definitely, I mean, obviously that means there's some kind of interest, it's not like she said, oh, I saw you at the gym, okay, well, have fun with that, I mean, that's like, good sign. And then at the end of my shift, this other girl who I kind of liked and thought liked me was like, you didn't talk to me today. And and I'm like, Jesus Christ, I'm far from like a ladies' man, and all of a sudden I have like these two experiences in one day, like on my third day out on the sales floor. And remember my video I talked about, cashiering is like speed dating. I mean here's proof of it. A customer on my third day on the on the cashiering recognized me from somewhere else and was like, I should say hi to you when I see you there next time. And it's just like, then this coworker who I worked with for the very first time was like, you didn't talk to me enough. Even though I'm always like ping-ponging all around and I'm just stuck in one spot and I can't leave, and oh my God. So anyway, that's my second of 2 videos today. I really wish I had someone to talk to instead of just you guys, but I obviously appreciate you guys listening. It'd just be nice to be able to have that feedback from someone. As soon as I got off of work, I just wanted to talk with someone so badly about what that had happened with that coworker girl, coming to me at the end of my shift saying you didn't talk to me today, and I'm being all disappointed. It's just like, whoa, I mean, that's like stalker shit. I mean, that's scary, which is unfortunate, It figures that someone who might actually be interested in me might be crazy, but maybe that's what it takes to be interested in me. Maybe it takes crazy people. I mean, that's definitely what I've experienced with the other 2 women I've been intimate with. So maybe only the nuts are attracted to me. So that's my cross to bear. So thank you. We're out of time. So thank you very much for watching these. Well, I should say this video. I don't know if you watched my last video. Well, thank you very much for watching. I just had to talk to someone or talk to something, in this case being the camera, but someone is on the other end of it watching this. So thank you very much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next video.